Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good day, and welcome to all of you out there on the internet. LPS News is back on air for your entertainment and enjoyment. We know that you have choices, but we are glad that you have chosen to join us for this week's episode. Join us as we go over stories for you that cover everything from the grass fields to the music building and everything in between. Thank you for joining us. I'm Deja. Muy bienvenidos a todos ustedes que nos ven desde por doquiera están.
I know that all of you are eager to catch up with this week's episode of LPS News, and we too are excited to provide you with this quality news and entertainment. I'm Carlos.
Así es, muy bienvenidos a todos ustedes que nos ven por doquiera están.
I know that all of you are eager to catch up with this week's episode of LPS News, and we too are excited to provide you with this quality news and entertainment. I'm Carlos.
Yes, I know that we are in the early parts of this new month, but it's still early 2023. Every year, people make goals for themselves to achieve. Maybe it's to read more books, get better grades in school, or perhaps people set new personal goals like to exercise and become more focused on their future goals. These are known as New Year's resolutions. New Year's resolutions are a promise or goal to do something differently in the new year that will benefit someone at some point. Many of you have them, and we want to know what you had in mind as far as your 2023 goals. Let's see what some of you think.
Hello, this is Jim from LPS News, and we're here today with
Madeline Gomez.
and today we'll be asking you some questions. What is your 2023 New Year's resolution?
To get taller.
How is this goal different from last year?
No, it's not. It's the same.
Hi, I'm Marilyn from LPS News, and I'm here with
Destiny.
I'm asking some questions about New Year's resolution, okay? What are some New Year's resolutions you have this year?
To stay better hydrated, to get better grades.
And how are your New Year's resolutions different from last year?
Because I have different goals and a different mindset.
Oh, hello, this is Melanie from LPS News, and I'm here with
Alice Olmos.
I'm going to be asking you questions about New Year's resolutions. What are some in-school New Year's resolutions you have?
To not be late to class and to get good grades.
Okay. Do you think you'll be able to complete these goals?
No.
Thank you. This is Melanie from LPS News. Back to you.
As you can see, HMS, LPS, and STEM students have many New Year's resolution goals that they would like to accomplish this year. Some of you have very ambitious goals that can produce great for many. Some of you have more personal goals. As for myself, I would personally love to be able to keep and get a good grade for Miss Kirby's class, because sometimes it could be a very tough class for me.
I know what you mean. Her class can be really hard sometimes.
That's great. Remember, if you have friends that have goals, encourage them and each other so that we could all reach our positive goals for 2023.
Many of these positive goals are exciting, in fact. I think that I will focus on some of these goals myself. I even think I should make a goal to remember that those are important and meaningful in life.
That sounds like a good goal, because we should be able to remember the people that come before us.
It would be great. It would be a great gesture indeed. In fact, for our next story, we are going to do just that. We are going to remember and talk about the man who had a memorable day not too long ago. We want to see what some of you thought about this great historical figure. Let's take a look.
My name is Diego for LPS News. I'm here with
Johnny.
I'm going to ask you questions about Martin Luther King Jr. What's your opinion on Martin Luther King Jr.?
I think he was a great man and he didn't deserve to die.
Why do you think he was assassinated?
Because white people hated him. That's all racist, but white people were hating him and they didn't like what he was doing because he was trying to finish slavery, and the white guy didn't want wanted slavery, so I think that's why he was assassinated.
This has been Diego for LPS News. Now back to you.
Hi, my name is Manuel. Now
This is Ivan from LPS News, and I'm here with.
Francisco.
Do you think Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream came true?
Yes, because white and black people go to the same school and they drink from the same water fountain now.
Do you think there's still segregation and racism towards African Americans?
Yes, there is, because they get bullied by their skin color.
This has been Ivan from LPS News, and I'm.
Hi, I'm Randy from LPS News, and I'm here with
Zero.
And why do you think we celebrate Martin Luther King Day?
Because it's a day for we could think about how he fought for equal rights for us, for black and whites and other for other people too.
And how do you think Martin Luther King's Jr. dream was accomplished? Like, do you think it came true?
Yes, because now these days there aren't no racist things. Well, there's no separate water fountains or anymore. We're all now equal, but some people are still racist. But what can we do?
And do you know where Martin Luther King Jr. was born?
I forgot.
That has been Randy from LPS News. Now back to you.
Yo estoy Justin con LPS News y yo estoy aquí con
Milo.
Hola Milo. ¿Cómo crees que se hizo realidad el sueño de Martin Luther King Jr.?
Creo que tenía mucha gente que lo soportaba.
¿De qué manera crees que todavía hay segregación y racismo hacia los afroamericanos?
Mucha gente habla mal de ellos y sí dice cosas malas.
Gracias. Eso era Justin con LPS News y atrás contigo.
Martin Luther King was a great man who obviously did so many things for us. In fact, he was so inspirational that he not only got a holiday, but streets and schools named after him. He was truly a great advocate for minorities, and he stood up for those who are being victimized and crimes against humanity.
It is very important that we try to take note from examples that MLK left for us. We should all advocate for ourselves and one another. One way that we could advocate for each other is simply through standing up for each other and not letting our peers get bullied. We know that bullying is something that happens every day, unfortunately. But perhaps there is something that you all have to say about the matter. Let's take a look and see what some of you had to say about the topic.
Hi, I'm Allison here from LPS News, and I'm here with
Miss Green.
Why do you think students bully others?
I think that the bully is actually probably going through something themselves, and it's a projection of what they're going through.
What are some of the consequences to bullying?
It depends on the situation, but parents are definitely on notice, and they come in for a conference, and we either give reflection time, we give mental health resources. It depends on the need.
Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Green. I'm Allison here with LPS News, signing off.
Hello, this is Justin with LPS News, and I'm here with
Ms. Carrillo, psychiatric social worker.
Hello, Ms. Carrillo. So today I'm going to ask you some questions about bullying. So, what do you suggest for students to do if they're being bullied?
Definitely tell an adult, trusted adult either at school or at home, so that they can help support them and contact the school to do something about it.
Okay. What can you do as an adult to prevent bullying?
I think we could just spread awareness on empathy and how bullying really affects other students. We can also support students in teaching them what to do to be like upstanders, to stand up to bullying, or to stand up for their friends that are being bullied. So just kind of providing the education and the skills on how to deal with it, because it's hard when we deal with it in person. We don't know what to do with it sometimes. So as an adult, we can teach what to do in that situation.
Thank you.
Hi, this is LPS News, and today I'm going to be interviewing
David Chavez.
Okay, so what is one reason you think people bully?
Because, like, you know, like,
yeah,
It's like stuff going on at home, maybe.
Alright, and how do you think students can prevent bullying?
When you see somebody bullying, you go, stop. Don't do that.
This is Angel from LPS News, and I'm here with
Nathan.
Why do you think people bully?
I think that people bully to act cool and to try to make friends.
How far do you think bullying can take someone?
I think they could probably end up killing themselves or something like that.
Alright. This has been Angel from LPS News. Now back to you.
Well, it looks like there are many of you out there that are willing to stop this bullying problem and help each other with the problem. There are even laws out there that help us stop bullying in our schools.
Wait, I think I remember that law. That's David's law that we learned last year in Mr. Aguilar's class.
That's right, David's Law. This law helps us prevent and protect students from cyberbullying in schools. Another thing we need to do is keep in mind that bullying is never justified. Remember, there are no excuses for bullying. If you are having a rough time, talk it out with a friend. Do not display your anger by hurting others or yourself. It would seem that bullies are out there simply to have some good friends and good influences.
I completely agree with you. There are some out there that want to do bad things to others, but we need to remember that all we need is a good friend and sometimes a good influence. Now that I think about it, I know the perfect good influence and perhaps the good friend.
What might that be?
Why, LPS News, of course. LPS News is a good influence and at times a good friend.
That might be a little stretch, but okay, I'll give you that one. So on that note, I'd like to invite all of you out here to continue to watch your LPS News. Y siempre compartan este programa con tus amigos y sus amigas, y todos sus enemigos también. Estamos orgullosos por la oportunidad que nos dan para traerles este programa a través de nuestras clases. Hasta la próxima vez que nos vemos. Yo soy Deja.
Yes, LPS News, thanks you for being here with us. And as long as we are here with us and you haven't subscribed, why don't you take a second to do that? And another second to give us a like. Remember that you are the reason why we are the biggest middle school news in Boyle Heights. We want to continue to help you and our community. Thank you once again for the support and have a great one. Until we see you next time, I'm Carlos. Yeah, LPS News. Wait.
I did not know I was reading in Spanish. You could have let me know. Our goals for themselves to achieve. Maybe it's hard. You see, she messed me up because she kept putting it down.
Así es, muy bienvenidos a todos ustedes que nos ven desde por.
Yeah, you can't read that.
Quiera.
No, he cannot read that.
You're so close to it. Hello, this is Tony from LPS News, and we're here today with
Madeline Gomez.
And today we'll be asking you some questions. What are 3 years New Year's resolutions you have for 2023?
To get taller.
Bro.
Stop.
Hammer time.